Hello everyone, Sam Manson here with Red SOS. I recently uploaded a video talking about personal safety anxiety with Shub, and we talked about how um, 60% of the population roughly felt unsafe on a daily basis based on recent surveys and data. And I had two different people ask me to share maybe how we can address or eliminate personal safety anxiety and our daily stressors over personal safety. So I just wanted to make a short video and maybe address how we can actually deal with personal safety anxiety and possibly eliminate it. So that's what I'll be talking about today. So first, I just want to recap uh, the concept of personal safety anxiety to begin with. So the current data that we've seen shows that roughly 6 out of 10 Americans feel unsafe on a daily basis. Whether you're walking to work, commuting to work, taking the subway, walking through a parking garage by yourself to get to work, or something similar, roughly 6 out of 10 of us feel some sort of anxiety related to our personal safety on a daily basis. And as Maslow's hierarchy revealed years ago, one of our basic needs as humans is physical safety. So you can't feel fulfilled if you don't feel safe. Basically, that's the idea. And we've certainly found that to be true. Now, occasional stress over physical safety is typically a good thing. We've actually evolved to develop these heightened senses during situations where we might feel unsafe, and that's one of our body's ways of keeping us alive. So our body releases certain responses, elevated adrenaline, elevated cortisol levels when you experience a situation where your personal safety anxiety might be heightened. So if that happens occasionally, that's actually a good thing. That's a completely natural response that we would typically want to see. Now, the problem occurs when it's happening on a chronic daily basis. There are numerous studies showing what elevated cortisol levels can do, the negative side effects, other negative side effects of chronic elevated stress levels. Your body literally ages faster, amongst many other um, negative side effects. So if you're someone who's experiencing daily stress, daily anxiety over your personal safety, we probably want to try to eliminate that so it occurs no more frequently than occasionally, every once in a while. Uh, and the reason for that is this prolonged chronic state of stress that could really take a toll on your mind and body. So that's what I'll talk about today here, how we can actually address personal safety anxiety if you're one of the 6 out of 10 Americans who experience um, a daily feeling of, uh, of of anxiety related to your personal safety. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to start observing and noticing and logging any event that occurs that heightens your safety anxiety. So what I recommend is you simply keep a log for 7 days. Uh, that's all you need, Monday through Sunday. Now, for most people, you will have the majority of your personal safety stressors uh, during your work week. So if you're someone who works on Saturday and Sunday, that's likely to be when the majority of your personal safety stressors occur, and it's very likely that they occur on the way to work and on the way back home. That's very typical. We see that all the time. Now, with that being said, you still want to maintain this log for 7 days straight, Monday through Sunday. And the reason for that is because you might be surprised that some of your personal safety stressors are actually occurring at home. And we've seen this a lot with people who live alone, perhaps. You're laying in bed at night by yourself, and you might hear the sound of your house adjusting um, in the wind or something like that, pressure changes, and you might get worried that something is happening, in another part of your house, or someone's in the house or something like that. So actually, we want to log events like that because we want to understand exactly where your personal safety stressors are. So some people, even alone, sleep very soundly. They just naturally are not concerned about their personal safety when going to bed. Others are the exact opposite, and there are several nighttime anxieties that occur, um, and one of them being personal safety anxiety. So we're going to log every event that happens that heightens our personal safety anxiety. And we're going to observe and know this because we're going to be concerned about our physical safety in those times. And that's when we want to log those events. And the way we're going to do that is very simply, if you use a smartphone, you can text or email yourself each time one of these events occurs, Monday through Sunday. And what you want to do here is you want to assign a value between 1 and 5 for this so-called personal safety stressor, because that will come in later when we talk about how to actually eliminate those anxieties. So the first thing we want to do, again, is we want to keep a log Monday through Sunday of any personal safety stressor, any time, any event that occurs where you feel that your physical safety is threatened, you want to log. And the way you could do that is you could simply text yourself on your smartphone. You don't need to carry a notebook around or anything like that. So that is the first thing we want to do. And then we want to assign each time we're texting ourselves this log, we want to assign a value between 1 through 5. So maybe you were walking alone in a parking garage and you felt a strong concern for your physical safety, so you might rate that 4 out of 5. Okay, maybe you were walking your dog at night by yourself. You felt mildly concerned about your personal safety. You looked around a little bit. Maybe you would rate that 2 out of 5. So this is very important. I recommend you do it consistently, Monday through Sunday.